The important thing to really get across is the power of compounding. And you know what Einstein says, the eighth wonder of the world. And the thing about compounding is we are all taught compounding in math. We understand from a mathematical point of view what it is. From a money point of view and impact on your life point of view, because it's on a log scale and because of how the numbers change over the decades, no one ever goes through that. So just the simple thing about the rule of 72, about telling people, look, if you have a 10% return a year, your money doubles every seven years. If you have a 7% return, it doubles every 10 years. And even if you get a 7% return, the power of starting early, basically it's how many doubles. That's, we know that, but the high school kids need to know that. And what is lost in all of this is that if an 18-year-old is fully familiar with this, and he or she knows they have a 60, 70, 80-year runway, you're even doing, like 10% a year or something, or somewhere around that, you could have close to 10 doubles in a lifetime. 10 doubles is 1024. I mean, whatever you save at the age of 18 is multiplied by 1,000. If you saved $1,000 when you were 18, that would be 1 million 70 years from now. And at 19, you would save some more, and 20, you would save some more. So the important thing about spending less than you earn, putting it into a compounding engine and not messing with it. People have 401ks, they leave jobs, they go to Hawaii, they pull all the money out, they pay a penalty, and then it's gone. And then by the time you get to 70-year-olds, their 401k is $40,000, or $100,000, and it should be in the millions. This is such a simple, low-hanging fruit.
But there's this very obvious challenge, which is 18-year-old me wants an iPhone, sick new truck, go out with my friends, I want to go on spring break, new surfboard, whatever it may be. There's the allure and seduction of the hedonic treadmill. Like, there's the people that get it. So let's ignore those. That there's a certain percentage that hear that statement, they hear you talk to their high school class, and they're like, damn it, I'm in. Like the Buffett inoculation. They heard it once, they're in. But for the vast majority of everyone else, having some sort of like a Thaler nudge behavioral system in place, because a lot of it right now is opt-in, as far as retirement.
Yeah, so the first thing is it becomes opt-out. It becomes opt-out. The 401k money gets taken out. You don't get to see it. It goes automatically into an index if you do nothing. And you cannot take a loan against it unless it's really important and there's some real hardship. It's complicated to opt out. I mean, you just put those pieces in place and the employer match goes in, and that you cannot even pull out no matter what. It's too easy to shut off the engine today or to not even start it.
There seems to be ways that the capitalism, free market could solve this, presuming the government doesn't get its act together, but TBD.
But also what doesn't happen today is even when people join 401ks, whatever else, nobody really explains the logarithmic nature of compounding. They just say, oh, you do this and you get 10% a year or whatever else. And no one really connects the dots. It's that piece is just left hanging to figure it out on your own. And even for me, I was always great at math and all that. It was surprising, when I actually studied it and I looked at it and I looked at Buffett and looked at what he had been doing. It was a revelation for me. And I mean, I was always good at math and I was always good at probabilities, always understood all that, but I still never really properly understood it.
Compounding looks easy money. You simply sit back and watch your wealth grow. But behind this magic, there are three powerful levers: time, rate of return, and starting capital. All three matters, but there's one ingredient people underestimate the most: patience. The real game is simple: save more, invest early, and let the time do the heavy lifting. At a 15% CAGR, your money doubles roughly every 5 years. That means 8x in 15 years. and a mind-blowing 16x in 20 years. Albert Einstein famously called compounding the eighth wonder of the world. But here's what most people don't get it. Compounding is not just mathematics, it's psychology. It will test your patience, your discipline, and your ability to stay invested when life keeps changing. Whether you're in early 20s starting your first job, in your 30s juggling marriage and responsibilities, or in your 40s focusing on stability, compounding can still transform your financial life. Because, as Warren Buffett often reminds us, someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long ago. Start planting. Your future self will thank you.